today to witness the holy matrimony of Brother Malachi Muhammad and Sister Alayjah Muhammad in a journey of a lifetime journey that will bring them not only closer to one another, but closer to Almighty God Allah. Marriage is the cornerstone of the family. It says, in the name of Allah, this is Surah 4, verse 1. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, O people, keep your duty to your Lord, who created you from a single being and created its mate of the same kind, and spread from these two many men and women. And keep your duty to Allah, by whom you demand one of another your rights, and to the ties of relationship. Truly, Allah is ever watcher over you. Now, this verse starts with telling both parties to keep their duty to their Lord. The basis, as I was speaking with Brother Malachi, and I was telling him how long I've been married. I say the basis of it is both of you keeping your duty to Allah. And if both of you are dutiful to Allah, Allah will see you through the ups and downs. But you have to make sure that your duty to Him is first and foremost. And when your duty to Him is first and foremost, who is the author of the primary relationship, that's your primary relationship with Him, then He will bring peace and He will bring happiness in the secondary relationship by which He created the male and the female. Then it says, who created you from a single being and created its mate of the same kind. Now that's why I got stuck this morning on the word mate, because we have to get rid of this persona, I won't say persona, this myth, and particularly in the religion of Islam, that the woman is a second-class citizen, that the woman is somebody who walked 10 feet behind her man. I don't know no black woman that want to do that. I don't care what her religion is. And I got 5 daughters, and I'm definitely not teaching them to do that. But what it does, it gives a picture here. It says, who created you from a single being, which is the masculine figure, which is God, and created its mate of the same kind. That means if the single being was God, then the mate that came from Him that He created is also God. So if He's God and she's God, then there's no way that she could be a lesser creature or a lesser being. So I went to Mr. Webster this morning, so this is where I got stuck. And I wanted to just clear this word mate for us, and I thought maybe it would be good. What does it mean? A mate. It says a mate is a partner. See, when somebody is a partner, that's your equal. It is not somebody who's less. A partner in marriage, a spouse, one of a pair. One, take two, but they one-sided. Just like when a new baby is born, it's 23 chromosomes from the man, 23 chromosomes from the woman. And the 46 chromosomes make the new life. You don't have 24 chromosomes from the man and 22 from the woman. God gives it equal distribution as a sign showing us in the beginning of life that the male and the female are equal under Him. There is no she's lesser, she's, in Islam they like to say, well, the man is 1 degree above the woman. Yeah, 1 degree. Have you ever seen a 360-degree circle? Try to measure out 1 degree in it. You can't even find 1 degree. So it's letting you know she's of the same essence. She's of the same kind as him. A pair means two identical, similar, or corresponding things that are matched for use together. Something consisting of or regarded as having two parts of a pieces joined together. So they're two parts, but they're two parts to complement one another. complement, not compliment. They got different meanings. They call them homonyms, but we went to public school. We don't know about those kind of things. But complement, meaning in the word complement is the word complete. So they need each other to complete one another. So they are equal. Then it goes on, a mate, she is an aid or an helper. Or here's the old definition of it, the archaic definition. I don't know why they don't use this one, but this is good. An equal in reputation, a peer or a match, a counterpart, a person or a thing closely resembling another, especially in function, a copy, a duplicate. So when it says that she is his mate, then she is not lesser than him. She is the equal to him. It is just the equal to him from the feminine side, because both male and female originate in God himself. Because in the male is both the X and the Y chromosome. And the X chromosome, I know I'm talking to science, the X chromosome is larger than the Y chromosome, showing you that even in the man, in order for him to become one with his God, he even has to learn the feminine side of himself to submit to a masculine divine entity. So it is very crucial that we understand this word mate as one that is equal, one that has the same function, two different people, two different functions, but the functions complement one another. Now, the last verse I want to read is Surah 33, which verse 35, which starts to give each what those duties are that they have to keep to God first. And once they keep those duties, the duty to one another will be easy. This is in Surah 33, verse 35. It says, surely the men who submit and the women who submit, and the believing men and the believing women, and the obeying men and the obeying women, and the truthful men and the truthful women, and the patient men and the patient women, and the humble men and the humble women, and the charitable men and the charitable women, and the fasting men and the fasting women, and the men who guard their chastity, and the women who guard, and the men who remember Allah much, and women who remember Allah has prepared for them forgiveness and a mighty reward. So these are 10 duties that each of them have to keep to their Creator individually. And in keeping their duty to their Creator individually, their primary relationship, He will bring peace, love, and happiness in the secondary relationship that He created between the male and the female.
When we met at Tuskegee 6 years ago, I knew that I had met the woman of my dreams. We related more than anyone I had ever met before, male or female, and I slowly began to fall. We were just friends then, but our bond was so strong that I knew that I could not live without you. Without waking up to your pretty face every morning. I told my siblings then that I would marry you, and have not stopped thinking about it since. I stand before you today asking you to be my partner in crime, my heart and soul, my one true love, my soulmate, and warrior in the battle of life. Alayjah, you have a heart of gold and do everything in your power to help those around you. You make me smile every time I think about you, and I promise to make you smile as much as you make me smile. I vow to love you through riches or poverty, sickness and good health, through the good times and the bad times. No matter what obstacles enter our path, I know that we can face them head on with you at my side. Lastly, I promise to nurture your dreams, to love you unconditionally, to take your stress away by giving you massages and foot rubs, and I promise to be a loving father to all 8 of our children.
Malachi, Ahmad, Muhammad. None but Allah Himself could have planned a union such as ours. You are truly a kind-hearted soul with a beautiful mind, and I feel blessed to embark on this journey into marriage with you. It is by the grace of Allah that I stand before you today in front of our family and friends to profess my commitment to you. Falling in love with you was the easy part of all of this. I couldn't ask for a better best friend. We vibrate on the same frequency that the level of understanding and care we show each other is almost unreal. You challenge me and have helped me build my patience. You accept all that I am, especially my goofy side, and for that I thank you. Now, the hard part. I hear that marriage isn't easy, but the bond we already have gives me so much hope for our future together. So here and now, and until the wheels fall off, I vow to continue to grow in love with you, to always be your person, to fill our home with laughter and love, yours, mine, and ours, to be patient with you, to communicate effectively, to always give you the best I have to offer, to make you happy. Most importantly, in front of everyone here, I vow to never let you live down the time I beat you one-on-one in basketball. And I vow to keep that smile on your face. And lastly, and above all, I vow to be more than just a wife to you. I vow to be your best friend, always and forever.
Now this ring is a golden ring, and it is a circle, 360 degrees, a circle. And no one should violate that circle. It is holy, and it is a good thing in the eyes of God. And as I said earlier, we should all fight, if trouble comes, to keep that circle protected. So every time y'all have a little upset, look at that ring, say, this is my circle. And then count to 10 and get back in the ring. So we can exchange the rings now.
Excuse me, this sand will symbolize the union of our families.
Oh.
With the power invested in me from Allah through his representative, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and on behalf of his student regional representative, Brother Abdul Sharif Muhammad, you may now salute, no, don't salute, kiss your bride.
Woo! Let's get it! Let's get it!